I was in the bathroom at school, sitting down on the toilet, humming a song. I had my pants on. I'd come in near the end of English class feeling sick. My teacher, Mr. Dalton, is great about things like that. He's smart and knows when you're faking and when you're being serious. He took one look at me when I raised my hand and said I was ill, then nodded his head and told me to go to the bathroom. "Throw up whatever's making you sick, Darren," he said. "Then get your behind back in here." I wish every teacher was as understanding as Mr. Dalton. In the end, I didn't get sick, but still felt queasy, so I stayed on the toilet. I heard the bell ring for the end of class, and everybody came rushing out on their lunch break. I wanted to join them, but knew Mr. Dalton would be angry if he saw me in the yard so soon. He doesn't get mad if you trick him, but he goes quiet and won't speak to you for a while, and that's almost worse than being shouted at. So, there I was, humming, watching my watch, waiting. Then I heard someone calling my name. "Darren! Hey, Darren! Have you fallen in, or what?" I grinned. It was Steve Leopard, my best friend. Steve's real last name was Leonard, but everyone called him Steve Leopard. And not just because the names sound alike. Steve used to be what my mum calls a wild child. He raised hell wherever he went, got into fights, stole from stores. One day, he was still in a stroller. He found a sharp stick and prodded passing women with it. No prizes for guessing where he stuck it. He was feared and despised everywhere he went. But not by me. I've been his best friend since kindergarten when we first met. My mum says I was drawn to his wildness, but I just thought he was a great guy to be with. He had a fierce temper and threw scary tantrums when he lost it. But I simply ran away when that happened and came back again once he'd calmed down. Steve's reputation had softened over the years. His mum took him to see a lot of good counsellors who taught him how to control himself. But he was still a minor legend in the schoolyard and not someone you messed with, even if you were bigger and older than him. "Hey, Steve!" I called back. "I'm in here!" I hit the door so he'd know which one I was behind. He hurried over and I opened the door. He smiled when he saw me sitting down with my pants on. "Did you puke?" he asked. "No," I said. "Do you think you're gonna?" "Maybe," I said. Then I leaned forward all of a sudden and made a sick noise. But Steve Leopard knew me too well to be fooled. "Give my boots a polish while you're down there," he said, and laughed when I pretended to spit on his shoes and rub them with a sheet of toilet paper. "Did I miss anything in class?" I asked, sitting up. "Nah," he said, "the usual crap." "Did you do your history homework?" I asked. "It doesn't have to be done until tomorrow, does it?" he asked, getting worried. Steve's always forgetting about homework. "The day after tomorrow," I told him. "Oh," he said, relaxing. "Even better. I thought—" He stopped and frowned. "Hold on," he said. "Today's Thursday. The day after tomorrow would be—" "Got you!" I yelled, punching him on the shoulder. "Ow!" he shouted. "That hurts!" He rubbed his arm, but I could tell he wasn't really hurt. "Are you coming out?" he asked then. "I thought I'd stay in here and admire the view," I said, leaning back on the toilet seat. "Quit joking," he said. "We were down 5-1 when I came in. We're probably 6 or 7 down now. We need you." He was talking about soccer. We play a game every lunchtime. My team normally wins, but we'd lost a lot of our best players. Dave Morgan broke his leg. Sam White transferred to another school when his family moved. And Danny Curtin had stopped playing soccer in order to spend lunch hanging out with Sheila Lee, the girl he likes. Idiot. I'm our best forward. There are better defenders and midfielders, and Tommy Jones is the best goalkeeper in the whole school. But I'm the only one who can stand up front and score 4...